My name is Rubin, and I'm the product owner from L'Oreal, the Tech Accelerator Hub. And with me today, I have Yuki Tang, who is the lead data scientist, and will explain and introduce one of the products that we're working on called AI Consumer Value. But first off, what is the Tech Accelerator? What does our department do? So the Tech Accelerator is part of a global team with hubs in New York, Paris, and Shanghai. And we're really the embodiment of L'Oreal's AI ambition. So throughout the full value chain that L'Oreal has from procurement to production, logistics, and then finally to consumers, we will try to augment each step to minimize the cost and to increase the revenue further downstream in the value chain. And the Shanghai Tech Accelerator Hub and the product that we're going to introduce to you today is mainly focused on AI for CRM. So with L'Oreal's vast touch point with the consumers, it would translate into omni-channel AI. So besides that, in the Tech Accelerator, we do have product owners, we have data scientists, we have business accelerators and UX designers, and then tech leads. So that is really the core team of the Tech Accelerator. And all these people are put together really to bring out the best for the data scientists to be able to create the best models that are most relevant for the business. And so today, as I mentioned, we're going to introduce the program that we're leading from the Shanghai Hub called AI Consumer Value Lab. So the AI Consumer Value Lab you can think of is a portfolio of algorithms that are specialized or meant to target consumers. So throughout the consumer journey, we have the unknown user, we have the qualified lead, all the way to a good customer and a customer that is lapsed or churned. And it is really our goal to have the best algorithms that can help the business convert the consumer from one stage to another. Obviously not from a good consumer to a lapsed consumer, but we're trying to retain them. So how do we get more consumers from the unknown user funnel or the phase to a new buyer and then make them have repeat purchases? And so as you can see on the chart, L'Oreal has a lot of different touch points with the consumer. So we have our own websites, we have the retails, we have accounts on all social media platforms, and obviously SMS and email. So how it is exactly we're supposed to manage the consumer experience when there are so many different channels where we're in touch with the consumer. So if they go offline and then suddenly on Instagram they open their email, how do we have a consistent message so we don't repeat ourselves and basically waste the consumer's time and our own time with a message that's not going to work? And so that's exactly the goal of AI Consumer Value Lab. We're really working to personalize the user experience throughout the consumer journey. So with each interaction they have with us, we'll be able to respond with a relevant message that really tailors to their needs at that current moment. And obviously, to be able to do that, we're working on the infrastructure to set up the data flows, and so we can get the timely responses from the consumer, and then we'll be able to provide a proper response accordingly. So our whole portfolio of algorithm is really broken down according to this journey, where each is each algorithm on the bottom part of the screen. You'll see we have predictive CLTV, so consumer lifetime value, and we have buying power prediction to know where we can target the best audience for the brand teams. And then we have other algorithms that are supposed to help the brand teams convert a consumer from a qualified lead to a new buyer and then to a good customer. So AI Consumer Value Lab is really about developing algorithms to help the business personalize a user experience.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yuki, and I currently look after the consumer-facing AI/ML initiatives in North APAC markets at L'Oreal. The main focus of our data science team here is algorithms like customer profiling and product recommendation. And together with our brand team, we help them to embed these models in various touch points, from offline channels like boutique stores to online channels like e-boutique websites. And this is all to ensure that we can provide a personalized and seamless journey for our customers. At L'Oreal, we have actually more than 30 brands across 4 divisions, and that covers more than 60 countries globally. So when it comes to scale your existing pilot use case after the proof of value phase to more markets and essentially more brands in the group, naturally, there are many, many ways to do that. You can either choose to scale the current use case to the same brand in a different markets, or to the same market with a different brand, or simply you can just scale it to another touch point. Essentially, this means that there are plenty of models to manage and to monitor in the future. And the last thing that we want to see is that the model works fine during the offline testing period, and sometimes even for the first few observation months after it went live, but then later on failed or biased towards certain cohorts. For example, in our case, a bias model which only recommends the most popular products and leaves out the niche ones unexposed to our customers is as bad as a model that's inaccurate and failing in our system. So the question in front of us then now becomes how to constantly monitor the model performance and especially notice the prediction drifts ahead of time and to prevent it from happening eventually. So we first connected with the Robust Intelligence team in this year, July, and we went through the trial phase together in September by feeding the platforms some of our own data from L'Oreal for a recommendation model that is near production status. And the installation phase was quite smooth, and in short, we're quite happy about what we see on the platform. And comparing to our DS counterpart or data science team counterparts in Paris, our team in Shanghai is relatively new, and hence the majority of the models that we have developed are still in the POC status. So we're actually at a very early stage of the whole ML ops journey, but we're actually the first team at L'Oreal Group to integrate the AI firewall, automated continuous testing agents in the industrialization phase. And as the early adopter of AI integrity in L'Oreal, we look forward to collaborate further with Robust Intelligence team to deliver AI models that are not only accurate, but also scalable, fair, and secure. And that wraps up our sharing today. And thanks very much for your time and attention. And if you have any questions regarding our sharing today, please feel free to reach out to either the Robust Intelligence team or simply just find me on LinkedIn. Thanks very much.